Hello and assalamu alaikum everyone. Here is Isma Shaheen, Education Wali. So we are doing our teachers training task. So here is week 7, day 4 task is about to discussion with CSAM, AI CSAM, and the topic is the role of AI in customer experience. So let's start our today topic with CSAM Maya.
Hey, Ozma, good to connect with you again.
Hi Maya, I have another very interesting topic to discuss with you, and the topic is about the role of artificial intelligence in customer experience.
Ooh, nice. Okay, that's a really interesting one. Customer experience is huge right now. Where do you want to dive in with that?
Yeah, actually, just I want to start with basic understandings. So, what does customer experience mean in today's digital world?
Okay, good place to start. So, basically, customer experience is how a customer feels about their interactions with your business from the moment they first hear about you all the way through to after they've made a purchase. And in today's digital world, that includes everything: your website, your social media, your app, your email, even your online ads. It's not just about whether a product is good or not, it's about the entire journey. You're welcome. It's really about making every touch point easy, enjoyable, and even personalized. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. So, how is artificial intelligence being used to improve customer experience?
Okay, so AI is popping up everywhere in CX right now. Chatbots are probably the most obvious, giving instant support 24/7. But it goes way beyond that. AI can analyze huge amounts of customer data to personalize recommendations and offers. It can predict what customers need before they even ask. It's also being used to automate a lot of the repetitive tasks that customer service reps used to handle, freeing them up to deal with more complex issues. And honestly, things like sentiment analysis, figuring out how a customer's feeling based on their words, are getting super sophisticated. It's about making things smoother and more tailored for each person. Feels less robotic and more helpful, ideally. Does that track?
Yeah, I agree with you.
Good.
What are some common artificial tools or platforms businesses use to serve customers?
Okay, good question. Let's see. There's Zendesk, which uses AI to automate support workflows. Then you've got Salesforce Einstein, which adds AI capabilities to their CRM platform. Intercom is another popular one, using chatbots and personalized messaging. And Drift focuses specifically on conversational marketing, using AI powered chatbots to engage website visitors. Beyond those, a lot of companies are using tools like Google Dialogflow and Amazon Lex to build their own custom chatbots. And then there are things like AI powered recommendation engines from companies like Dynamic Yield or Brilliance. Honestly, the list is getting longer every day. It really depends on the specific needs of the business, I guess.
Yeah, you're right, Annie. How does
Oh,
artificial chatbots enhance customer support services?
okay. So chatbots enhance customer support in a bunch of ways. First, availability. They're available 24/7, which is huge. No more waiting on hold. They can handle a large volume of inquiries simultaneously, so you don't get those long wait times during peak hours. They can also provide instant answers to common questions, freeing up human agents to focus on more complex issues. Plus, they're getting really good at understanding natural language, so they can actually have pretty natural sounding conversations. And they're constantly learning from those interactions, which means they get better and better over time. It's not always perfect, but it's definitely a game changer for speed and efficiency. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. So, CCM, can you tell me about can artificial intelligence understand and respond to the customer emotions?
That's a really good question. It's getting there, honestly. It's called sentiment analysis. Basically, AI analyzes the text or voice of a customer interaction to detect their emotional state. Are they happy, frustrated, angry, confused? It's not perfect, of course, and can sometimes misinterpret sarcasm or nuance. But the technology is improving rapidly. And once it can identify the emotion, the AI can tailor its response accordingly. Like if it detects a frustrated customer, it can offer a more empathetic tone or escalate the issue to a human agent. It's not replacing human empathy, but it's a good first step in making interactions feel more personalized and understanding. It's a bit spooky, but also really useful. When done right, it makes things a lot more nuanced than just yes or no.
Yeah, I agree with you, Maya. How does artificial intelligence personalize customer interactions?
So personalization, that's where AI really shines. It's all about using data to tailor the experience to each individual customer. AI can analyze things like past purchases, browsing history, demographics, even social media activity to understand their preferences and needs. Then it can use that information to recommend relevant products or services, personalize website content, send targeted email offers, or even customize the chatbot's responses. It's kind of like how Netflix suggests shows you might like, but for everything you do with a business. The goal is to make each customer feel like they're getting a unique and valuable experience instead of just being treated like another number. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. Let's talk about some business benefits regarding artificial intelligence. What are the main benefits for companies using artificial intelligence in customer service?
Okay, so there are quite a few actually. First, cost reduction. Automating tasks with AI, like answering FAQs or routing inquiries, can significantly lower labor costs. Increased efficiency is huge too. The AI can handle a lot more volume than humans, and it can do it faster. Then there's improved customer satisfaction, personalized experiences, and faster response times tend to make customers happier. Increased revenue is a big one. Personalized recommendations and targeted offers can lead to more sales. And finally, better data insights. AI can analyze customer interactions to identify trends and areas for improvement, which can help businesses make better decisions. It's a win win, really. Lower costs, happier customers, and more revenue. It's not a magic bullet, but it can make a big difference.
Yeah, I agree with your opinion. Let's
Gotcha.
discuss about can artificial intelligence help in building customer loyalty?
Definitely. AI has a lot to offer when it comes to building customer loyalty. Think about it. Personalized experiences make customers feel valued and understood, and that builds a stronger connection. Proactive customer service, where AI anticipates a customer's needs and offers help before they even ask, can be a real game changer. Loyalty programs powered by AI can offer more relevant rewards and incentives. And consistent, high quality support, thanks to those 24/7 chatbots and AI powered tools, builds trust over time. It's about making every interaction positive and memorable. It's turning one time customers into repeat customers and eventually into brand advocates. It really fosters a sense of belonging. What are your thoughts on that? Does that resonate with you at all?
Yeah. How does
Good. So,
AI
what's
help
next?
businesses predict customer need?
Right. Predicting customer needs. Okay, this is where things get really interesting. AI can analyze vast amounts of data, past purchases, browsing behavior, social media activity, even seasonal trends to identify patterns and anticipate what customers will want in the future. For example, if a customer frequently buys running shoes, the AI might predict they'll also need new running socks or a fitness tracker. It can also identify customers who are at risk of churning, meaning they're likely to switch to a competitor, and proactively offer them incentives to stay. It's all about being one step ahead. This is achieved through something called predictive analytics, and it's a huge area of growth in customer experience. It's less about reacting to what customers want and more about knowing what they'll want before they do.
Okay, so let's discuss about artificial intelligence versus human touch. Can artificial intelligence fully replace human customer service agents?
Ooh, that's the big question, isn't it? And honestly, I don't think so. Like AI is amazing at a lot of things, but it can't fully replicate the empathy, emotional intelligence, and complex problem solving skills of a human agent. There are times when a customer just needs to talk to a real person, especially when dealing with sensitive or complicated issues. I think the future of customer service is more about collaboration, AI handling the routine tasks and providing quick answers, and human agents stepping in for the more complex and emotionally charged interactions. It's about finding the right balance between efficiency and empathy. AI can augment human capabilities, but it can't completely replace them. What are your thoughts on that? Do you see a future with no human agents at all? Yeah,
In
I
which
get that.
area
It's
is human interaction still better than AI?
okay. That's a great question. Honestly, there are quite a few areas. Anything that requires genuine empathy and emotional understanding is where humans really shine. Dealing with complex or unusual situations that AI hasn't been trained for, resolving conflicts and handling complaints where a personal touch is really important, building rapport and establishing trust with customers, and honestly, just being able to think outside the box and come up with creative solutions. AI is great at following rules and patterns, but it struggles with ambiguity and nuance. It's those uniquely human qualities, creativity, empathy, critical thinking, that make all the difference in certain situations. It's about understanding the why behind a customer's issue, not just the what. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. Let's discuss about privacy and ethics. How does AI in customer experience handle user data and privacy?
Okay, that's a really important topic. Data privacy and ethics are huge concerns when it comes to AI and CX. Basically, companies need to be transparent about what data they're collecting, how they're using it, and who they're sharing it with. They need to comply with regulations like GDPR and CCPA, which give customers more control over their personal information. AI algorithms also need to be designed to protect user privacy, for example, by anonymizing data or using differential privacy techniques. And it's important to avoid biases in the data that could lead to unfair or discriminatory outcomes. It's a constant balancing act between personalization and privacy. Companies need to show customers that they're handling their data responsibly and ethically. Building trust is key, and that means being upfront and honest about how AI is being used. What do you think are some of the biggest ethical challenges in this space?
Okay, so what are the risks of using artificial intelligence in customer interaction?
Okay, so there are definitely some risks. One is bias, as we touched on. If the AI is trained on biased data, it can perpetuate those biases in its interactions with customers. Another is errors and inaccuracies. AI isn't perfect, and it can sometimes make mistakes, leading to frustration or even harm. There's also the risk of security breaches. Customer data can be vulnerable to hackers if it's not properly protected. And then there's the issue of depersonalization. If AI is used too heavily, it can make interactions feel cold and impersonal. You've also got the risk of misunderstanding customer intent. If the AI misinterprets what a customer is saying, it can provide irrelevant or unhelpful responses. It's really about being aware of these risks and taking steps to mitigate them. It's a powerful tool, but it needs to be used responsibly. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. Let's discuss about the last topic is about future outlook. What will artificial intelligence powered customer services look like in 5-10 years?
Ooh, exciting question. Okay, so in 5-10 years, I think we'll see a much more seamless integration of AI and human agents. AI will be handling the majority of routine interactions, freeing up humans to focus on the more complex and emotionally charged ones. We'll see more sophisticated chatbots powered by natural language processing, capable of having really natural sounding conversations. Hyper-personalization will be the norm. AI will be able to anticipate customer needs and offer highly tailored recommendations and support. We'll likely see more use of AI-powered virtual assistants that can proactively reach out to customers and offer help. And I think we'll also see a greater emphasis on proactive customer service. AI will be able to identify potential issues before they even arise and resolve them before the customer even knows there's a problem. Augmented reality and virtual reality will likely play a bigger role too. Think virtual product demos or immersive customer support experiences. It's going to be a pretty transformative time for customer service, honestly. It's kind of wild to think about, huh? What parts of that future excite you the most?
Okay, my last question from you is how can small businesses also benefit from AI customer experiences?
That's a great question to end on. Small businesses can absolutely benefit from AI and customer experience, even with limited resources. It's not just for the big corporations. They can start with things like chatbots on their website to handle frequently asked questions. AI powered email marketing tools can help personalize communications and improve engagement. Social media listening tools can help them monitor brand mentions and respond to customer feedback. There are also affordable AI powered analytics tools that can help them understand customer behavior and identify areas for improvement. The key is to start small and focus on the areas where AI can have the biggest impact. It's about working smarter, not harder. And honestly, there are a lot of cloud based AI solutions that are very affordable and easy to implement, even for businesses with limited IT expertise. It really levels the playing field in a way.
Okay, thank you so much. This was a other very informative session with you, Season Maya. So we will discuss with you another topic on another day. So thank you so much for telling me this type of very informative session. Let's end today's session.
Ooh.
Bye bye.
Oh, all right. Have a good one.